Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab here, Randy Vásquez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Andujar gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Left field, way back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That's out to center field. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Line drive. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3, the Padres coming to bat. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Out to short, fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Samant Taylor stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back. One now. And it's fouled away. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Got it. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
Two now. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing.
Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Vásquez, a 6-foot righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball down.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts off the second with a double.
Batting none.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching. and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Ohtani. That one ripped. Merrill snags it on the run. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On a line, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next to the Dodgers.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
So now it's Freddie Freeman, and first offering is fouled off. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground. Fires across the diamond, and Betts is gone. Inning over. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the second. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Almost got him.
No.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 23, Kyle Tucker.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in, Alex Call. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Nice stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vásquez is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Here's a
Padres,
new pitcher from the pen, David Morgan.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Ty France.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The catcher, ready.
0-1 now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 4, Jace.
Here's the rookie right fielder. And a big swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Fought off foul. And the 0-1 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Ripped to right. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Call coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
One out man at first. Here's Manny Machado. Strike on the inside corner. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Ball inside.
The Dodgers leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Runner on the go. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. 1 left for San Diego. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ron Marinaccio.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Freeman.
Line drive. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Machado under it. And that's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park, leading off, Jackson Merrill.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got it. Nice grab. One up, one down.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Yeah.
Comes up empty. Yamamoto sends him packing.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Ty France, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 1-0.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The right fielder, number 12, Alex Call.
That one lifted to left. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Come on, Padres.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, Tatis sends it to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ron Marinaccio done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Adrian
Padres,
Morejon taking over on the mound.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Base hit center field. Here comes Pajes around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it's gone into the lower basket of the Western Meadow building. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adrian Morejon out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adams.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
So 2 down. Muncy digs in.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Swings over the top of that one. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. But they tack on 5 runs. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Padres nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie.
Too low.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Junior.
Gets him to chase after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Let's go, Padres.
The 0-2. And that one almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right.
Now it's going to be Alex Call. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Foul ball there. Call at first, one gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air to left center. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And here is Alex Freeland. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here at Petco Park. Now the DH for the Padres, Samant Taylor. Ball 1 to Taylor. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
that
3.
misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 now. And a swing and a miss there. stays alive. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Come on, Manny. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball one low.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Roll to short, could be 2. Betts toss to second, on to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth
The
double
batter,
play.
number 2,
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Bogart.
Base is empty after the double play. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
That's down.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field call. Coming on. And that's the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump,
Padres,
Wandy Peralta.
number 58.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for
Leading
one
off
in a
the
close
Dodgers,
game.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
The other way. And foul ball. 0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Peralta, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's a base hit. And out to aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers. The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball 1 there. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hard liner. This one could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run scores. Here comes another. A second scores as well. It's a two-run double. It's 13-0.
The third baseman, number 13.
So a man aboard. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 23, Kyle Tucker.
Now he breaks his back. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. Last half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 14-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, on to the bottom of the 8th. Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Jackson Merrill. Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Brock Stewart. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. On a line. Call. Takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
D-Ride.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now at the plate, Ty France. There you see his May and June numbers so far.
Here we go, Ty.
D-Ride.
That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
That's
He's
down.
really
Ball
tightening
2.
up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they've got their first run. It's 14-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Tap foul at the plate.
No.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Wandy Peralta will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So the
Padres,
closer summoned from the
number
bullpen,
22,
Mason Miller.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Call gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Tatis for the pivot. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next to hit, Alex Freeland. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Andujar on the move, and that is that. The Dodgers on top 14-1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman,
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Tanner Scott.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's two down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Samad Taylor. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
No, that's outside.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 again. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Another 1-2. And they'll do it again. Got it. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
14-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.